Hey guys, welcome back to Code Streak Daily. So in today's video we're gonna solve the daily streak problem of Leetcode. Here we have the title longest square streak in an array. It's a medium level difficulty problem. So here we given an integer array nums. A subsequence of nums is called a square streak if the following conditions are satisfied. The length of the subsequence is at least 2, and after sorting the subsequence each element except the first element is the square of the previous number. Okay, so return the length of longest square streak in nums or return -1 if there is no streak. Here we have a definition. A subsequence is an array that can be derived from another array by deleting some or no elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. Okay, so in this we have an example here with elements 4, 3, 6, 16, 8 and 2. In this array we have three perfect squares that are 4, 16 and 2. Okay, we have to sort this. After sorting it becomes 2, 4 and 16. Okay, we have to check whether the next number is the square of the previous number. As you can see here, 4 is the square of 2. Okay, 2 cross 2, 2 times 2 is 4 and 16 equals to 4 times 4. Therefore, 4, 16 and 2 is a square streak. It can be shown that every subsequence of length 4 is not a square streak, but these three elements consist of a sequence. Here we have another array 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. In this only 2 is the perfect square. There is no square streak in nums. We have to return -1 because there is no number previously or less than 1 which is the perfect square for 2. Okay, now we have to find the longest substreak, longest square streak, and then we have to return the integer. Here we have a class solution and there is a function defined longest square streak. Here we have a nums array is passed and we have to return an integer. Okay, so the problem is straightforward. We can do that. Now we have to uh, check if there are multiple or repeating numbers inside the array. For that, what I am taking a variable num set where I am taking the set of nums. Okay, here we are converting the list nums into set. By using set, we can quickly check if number exists in nums, which will help us find squares faster. Now we have to sort the array, right? Nums dot sort. Okay, the array is sorted. Sorting helps us handle the sequence in a structured way when we check for the squares. Okay, now we are going to initialize max streak equals to -1. This is to store the longest square streak length we find. If we don't find any streak, at the end we'll just return the -1. So that is why I'm initializing it to -1. Now we have to loop through each number in nums, setting up a new variable current streak. Okay, for num in nums, what we are doing? Current streak equals to 0 and taking another variable current num, initializing it to the current number num. Okay, current streak is used to count the length of the streak starting from each number. Okay, now I am taking a while loop here. Inside this loop, we'll keep squaring the current num as long as it exists in the num set. Okay, like while current num in num set, what we are just taking? Current streak, we are just incrementing it by 1, and what we are doing? Current num, we are just squaring it, right? Current num multiplied with current num itself. So basically here we have sorted, right? Here we have the sorted array 2, 4 and 16. What we are here initializing current num equals to num. Okay, so therefore current num will be equals to 2. If current num is already in the num set here, then what we are doing? We are just incrementing the streak by 1 and then we are doing the square of the current number so that we can check that the square of this 2 is present in num set or not. Okay, now we have to check another condition, that if current streak if current streak is greater than or equal to 2, because here we have a condition the length of subsequence is at least 2, that means it should be greater than or equals to 2. In that case, what we have to do, max streak, a variable that I have initialized to -1, max streak equals to, we have to find the maximum between max streak and current streak, right? Yes. Now after we finish the inner loop, if current streak is at least 2, we update the max streak with the longest streak we have found so far. Okay, then we have to return max streak. That's it. Now let's run the code and check. Num set is not defined. Okay, it's a typo. That's it. Yeah, our code is accepted, and now let's submit the code and check if it all passes all the test cases or not. Yeah, as you can see here, our code passes all the test cases. We have a runtime of 118 milliseconds, and it beats 56.76% of users. Compared to previous submissions, we have a user beats by about 95% only, but this time we have got 56.76%, like half. It's okay. That's not a bad number. It's okay. It's a good. We can get satisfied with that. But when we compare it to the previous submissions, it's not that good. Okay, and that's it. We have successfully completed our function, the longest square streak, and this approach is both efficient and clear, utilizing a set of for quick loops and an unordered list for structured processing. I hope you enjoyed this explanation helpful, and if so, please do hit the like button, and please do subscribe to CodeStreak Daily for daily coding videos on both Leetcode as well as on Geeks for Geeks, and also be sure to hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss any update on our channel. See you in the next video, guys. Until then, keep streaking.